Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Gracie Fusco. It's Tuesday, October 22nd, and we're joined by meteorologist Hannah Ronner this morning for a first glance at the weather. And I know we have no rain in the forecast, so it looks pretty perfect out there, right?
I mean, honestly, the whole month has been pretty sunny. We know we had the major cool down last week, and then this week is the complete opposite because we're already trending above average for today, and this is just day one of 80s across the PD. All for the rest of the work week, but we will cool down for the second part of the weekend. So at least we're going to have some more fall-like conditions. They're not too far away. Welcome back. The time now is 5:11. With no rain in the forecast for the next 7 days, we can look ahead just a little bit to the end of October and the first part of November, and we are still expected to be drier than normal across the Carolinas, all the way up the eastern seaboard. Really, it is just expected to be wetter than normal in the upper plains and the Pacific Northwest. So it does seem very possible that we will end October with no rainfall across North Myrtle Beach, Florence, or Lumberton. So far for North Myrtle Beach, completely dry all month. The normal rainfall month to date is over 3 inches at this point. Of course, we have 0. We did see a couple instances in Florence where a trace of rain was reported. That's less than 1/100th of an inch. So not really measurable rainfall, but nonetheless, it sprinkled on a couple of days. Normally for Florence, more than 2.5 inches through this date. And of course, we have 0 with just a couple of sprinkles occurring. So the last time that we had measurable rainfall was back with Hurricane Helene on September 27th. We saw over 1/2 inch in North Myrtle Beach, over 1 inch in Florence, and over 1.5 inches in Lumberton. But since then, nothing, and that was 25 days ago. For the driest Octobers on record, Florence and Lumberton have reported zeros before, back in 1953, with the second place in Florence being a trace. So if we do not see any more rain, Florence will be getting a trace again from those couple of sprinkles 3 days earlier this month. But Lumberton, with the zeros, we could be tying this record from 1953. North Myrtle Beach also has 0, which is less than a trace, which would be a new record for that site. So we know that we're not expecting rain, and we're also looking at well above average temperatures, and we are still ahead of schedule for seeing our first freeze. We haven't reached that date just yet. Across our viewing area, we can expect it in Lumberton, usually around October 29th. For Florence, it's the first 10 days of November, and for North Myrtle Beach, that first freeze is usually within the first 2 weeks of November. So we are going to remain above average all throughout the day, staying well above freezing. But overall, we know that first freeze isn't too far away. Gracie?
Well, no one mourns the Wicked except for Starbucks. The coffee chain is setting the stage with 2 new Wicked-inspired drinks and merch exactly 1 month away from the movie's premiere. Glinda's Pink Potion puts a magical spin on a mango dragon fruit refresher. The drink is shaken with coconut milk and freeze-dried dragon fruit. Alphaba's Cold Brew is green like its witchy character. The peppermint-flavored drink is layered with non-dairy matcha cold foam and green sprinkles. Now, Starbucks also has tumblers for the Wicked movie available. Now, we were talking about this. You would be Alphaba.
I would like the drink.
Yeah, she would like the drink and I would like the...
She just called me the bad witch.
We were doing... We'll be back in the top of the hour.
Bye.